On January 12, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning revealed at a regular press conference that from January 10 to 11, with China's mediation and promotion, the Myanmar Army and 3 armed forces in northern Myanmar including Kokang, Tong, and Arakan representatives of the organization held peace talks in Kunming, Yunnan, China, and reached a formal ceasefire agreement. Mao Ning said that the two sides agreed to immediately cease fire and cease fighting, military personnel to disengage, and relevant disputes and demands to be resolved through peaceful negotiations. Both sides promised not to harm the safety of Chinese border residents and project personnel in Myanmar. The two sides also negotiated ceasefire arrangements and other matters. Mao Ning said that maintaining the momentum of ceasefire peace talks in northern Myanmar is in the interest of all parties in Myanmar and will also help maintain peace and stability in the China-Myanmar border area. China hopes that relevant parties in Myanmar will conscientiously implement the ceasefire agreement that has been reached, exercise maximum restraint, continue to resolve issues through dialogue and consultation, and jointly promote progress in the peace process in northern Myanmar. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the two sides agreed to an immediate ceasefire and cessation of military contacts. They pledged to resolve remaining disputes and demands through peaceful negotiations, addressing matters like ceasefire arrangements within this framework. Both the military government and the Three Brothers Alliance solemnly assured China that they would not jeopardize the safety of Chinese residents and project personnel on the Myanmar border. In mid-December 2023, representatives from the Myanmar military government and the Three Brothers Alliance engaged in negotiations in Kunming. Although the two sides initially reached a temporary ceasefire agreement, its limited binding force resulted in a short-lived duration. Following the breakdown of temporary ceasefire negotiations, both government forces and the Three Brothers Alliance escalated their engagements on the battlefield. The Myanmar Army's significant defeat in Kokang, resulting in artillery shells hitting the China-Myanmar border and prompting severe concern from China, marked a turning point in the situation. A month later, representatives from both sides reconvened in Kunming, spending 2 days to formalize a ceasefire agreement. Notably, both the military government and determined local armed forces achieved desired outcomes in this negotiation. Despite the official ceasefire in northern Myanmar and temporary assurance of security along the China-Myanmar border, the intricate connections among local armed forces and the involvement of foreign agents pose an objective risk of a civil war persisting in Myanmar.
Tune in every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. for Qingxiao View, the Business Bridge.